What's up, guys? This is King from Noobs FX, and today I'm going to show you a simple way of drawing support and resistance lines, right? It's not gonna take long, so you can just stay till the end. I think most of you guys are already accustomed or already know what support and resistance levels are. But if you do not know, here is some some explanation for you. Support and resistance are what are areas where market changes directions, right? So any area that a market constantly, let me actually add this word, constantly changes directions becomes a support or a resistance, right? So let's take this example, right? This example to be the market movement. Basically, market is not going to be like this. It's not as perfect as this, right? I'm really drawing really perfectly here. The real charts, we're going to see it. You can see that it's going to be really different, but this is for educational purposes, right? And guys, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I do not know anything about this. I cannot give you financial advice on anything, right? I'm just talking from my opinion. This strictly my opinion, right? So let's continue. Firstly, you would see that most of the times price reaches to a point, right? I would actually like to claim it as a zone, right? A zone and bounces or reverses. These zones are support and resistance. And when you come here, when price bounces to the upside constantly, you see from here goes up, bounces, goes up, bounces, goes up, bounces, goes up. This becomes a support zone or a support level, right? This becomes a support level. And you can see here where price actually hits and reverses to the downside becomes the resistance level. As I'm saying again, and I also stress like this, the market is not always as perfect as this. My drawings are really perfect, but this is not how the markets always move like, right? This is just for educational purposes. So anytime the market hits a resistance, one of the times we will be expecting it to move downwards, and anytime the market hits the support, we will be expecting it to go upwards. And how does this help us in our trade? This helps us in a trade that when market or price are around the support zone, we will be looking for what buys, right? And when market are in the resistance zone, we will be actually looking for sells, right? We'll be looking for sells around the resistance zones. Okay, but this should not also um deny the fact, or you should also know that resistance and support levels are always broken most of the time, always broken most of the time, right? Because price is not gonna range around this zone or this area forever. Sometimes it's gonna get broken, and once a resistance is broken, as you can see here, where my cursor is, most of the most of the times or often the old resistance becomes the new support, right? The old resistance becomes the new support, and we find our resistance in another zone. And when the support is broken, right, most of the times the old support becomes the new resistance, and we find another support downwards right below. So that's what you have to know about support and resistance, that this actually helps us. And please do not only use support and resistance as your trading strategy. No, we combine them with trend lines, we combine them with some indicators, right? We can combine them with price action, right? then how the price reacts, right? Or in order to take trades, right? Sometimes you would see that um price comes here, then breaks like this, right? Why did it break, right? Why did it break? There is something called confirmation, right? Candlesticks mostly provide confirmations whether a price is gonna go down or still act as a support or gonna break around through a support or a resistance. So this is what you should know, that you should also um, implicate or bring to bring your knowledge of candlesticks pattern, right? Pattern behaviors into play when this happens, right? But right now we are doing support and resistance, and that is what you need to know. Okay, let's go to the map. Let me delete this and let's try to find support and resistance areas. Okay, one of the times there's actually a typical chart of the USD rubles, and this how you see it's not as perfect. But as a trader, I can just see that this is gonna be my support here, right? Why did I actually draw this? You can see firstly, support his price hits, bounces up, hits, bounces, hits, bounces, comes, retest, hits, bounces, hits again and bounces, and now it's here, right? So we are looking for confirmation for the upside. Now when it breaks through, right, when it breaks through this point, we are going to be looking for sales because it breaks through the support, right? It breaks through the support and we'll be looking for, so when supports are broken through, we are looking for what? Sales. When resistance are broken through, we are looking for what? Buys. Okay. So that is what you need to know. And before I even go, let me also add this information to it, that please do not view support and resistance as a point, right? Do not view support and resistance as a point or support levels as a point. View them as zones. View them as zones, because I've seen many traders or beginners actually stopped out because they thought, oh, it has broken through the support when hadn't broken. It was just retesting and confirming, right? View them as zones, and once you start viewing support and resistance as zone areas, not points, or just where price just stands, it becomes easier for you, right? Let's try to find some resistance or support areas. Some traders will call these the key levels, right? The same thing. Key levels, the same thing. So here you can get a resistance here, right? And it depends. You can see a resistance hits, goes down, hits here, goes down, hits here, goes down. Now when, as a beginner, if the wicks are actually causing you problem, right? If you're using trading view, you come here, you go to the line, simple, go to the line, eliminates all the wicks and everything like that, so you can actually plot it, and after that you can edit it. And now you can see from here, you can see price hits 1 2 3 4 5 6, and now you can actually draw your, it's gonna be a resistance here, um your level here or your key zone here, right? Then you can come here, go back to candlesticks, try to edit it, because sometimes the line graph is not always correct, but you can edit it. You see, you can move it a little bit. Then you bring your rectangle here, draw a zone, right? Draw a zone. Don't make it as don't make it really huge, just make it little zone, right? So that you can see that when price comes here, gives me a confirmation to sell, I'm going to sell to the next support. And when price actually gives me a confirmation around here to the support to buy, I'm gonna buy, and my take profit is gonna be to the next resistance or higher, right? So basically, this is support and resistance. right? This is how to actually identify support and resistance. Let me also try to give you another one here. You can just see, right? Once you start doing this, it becomes easier for you. Once you start doing this, it becomes easier for you. You see, experience is the best teacher. You wouldn't be able to get it in one day. You need to be drawing constantly. You need to be drawing constantly in order to actually get this. um so it becomes easier for you to draw, right? It becomes easier for you to draw. Okay, so that is it. I hope this helped you to be able to identify your support and resistance levels. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment section below, and I'm gonna actually answer it. um you can also follow my Telegram channel, right? We have a Telegram channel that is actually really huge. I give signals and trading ideas for free. No VIP, no nothing. You can see, for free. All of these are for free. You can just join. And you can also write me on Telegram at CKingFX. You can also write me on Telegram at CKingFX. We also have an Instagram. I'm gonna leave everything there. So don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, do everything that YouTube actually, you can do on YouTube. Follow, like, subscribe, share, do everything. Yeah, yeah, do it. And I'm going to bring you another educative video. Right, I'm out.